Hi, East Texas. Welcome to the final weekend of April. We were hoping for some beautiful weather, but we've got a closed low developing over parts of East Texas, Louisiana, and the Gulf Coast, and that will keep us a bit unsettled right on through the weekend. When we get into next week, that area of high pressure will build across the Midwest, and we'll have some fantastic weather starting Sunday. But as for Saturday, this upper low spins over parts of East Texas and Louisiana and Arkansas. Strongest winds associated with this storm are out over the Gulf of Mexico. So there will be heavy thunderstorms from South Padre all the way to New Orleans, or just south of New Orleans. Here in East Texas, we'll have a north wind, plenty of cloud cover. We would consider this a cold core low, meaning that you've got warm temperatures at the surface, and the higher up you go, the temperatures are colder. Because of that, warm air rises, it cools, it condenses, it forms clouds. We're bringing in Gulf of Mexico moisture into the system. Those clouds will then produce numerous off and on rain showers Saturday. So periods of rain Saturday, starting late Friday night into Saturday morning. It may shut off for a time, and then the temperatures will warm into the mid-60s, and that will activate more showers and a couple of rumbles of thunder. Severe weather threat on Saturday is going to stay out over the open Gulf and into parts of the Gulf Coast from the Florida Panhandle back through Mississippi. So no threat of severe weather Saturday, but unsettled weather for sure. All right, for instance, here we go with Future SkyCast. We'll start this Saturday afternoon, and we have numerous showers across the area. That is a likely chance of rain. At least at this time frame, about a 70% chance of rain. For the whole day, it's roughly about a 50% chance of rain. We'll put this into motion for you, and you'll notice that the showers continue until Saturday evening and then finally come to an end. Sunday morning, we wake up with west-southwest winds, temperatures in the low to mid-50s, so around at one point Sunday morning, it could be 49 or 50 degrees. By 9 a.m., we're back up to 54 degrees. Sunday easily, nicest day of the weekend. Sunday afternoon, temperatures climb to around 75 to as high as 78 or 79 in parts of the area. We'll have a north wind that will bring in drier air. It will be comfortable on Sunday. Few clouds drift across the area Sunday night into Monday. A couple of light rain showers to our north, closer to Interstate 30 during the day Monday. But here in East Texas, Monday should be another nice day as temperatures start off in the mid-50s. We'll see highs climbing back close to 80 degrees. So Saturday for the entire day, again, 50% chance. If you want to take 1 to 4 or 5 o'clock, it's about an 80 or even 90% chance of rain. Sunday, no chance of rain. Monday, closer to Interstate 30, maybe a 30% chance of rain. Tyler, Longview, especially deep East Texas, chance of rain is nil. Tuesday, no chance of rain. Wednesday, also dry. Thursday, we'll bring in a 30% chance of rain. And Friday evening, a 40% chance for scattered showers and a few thunderstorms. So the rainfall outlook over the next 7 days, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of Friday and Saturday. And I think what you'll note here on our rainfall outlook is the fact that we have in the next 7 days anywhere from about 3/4 of an inch upward to close to 1.75 inches. And that would be areas over to, say, the east, up toward the Arklatex. So, yeah, a decent chance of rain right in through here to have a decent swath of showers and thunderstorms. Next 3 days, I think most of this is going to fall through Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, dry. Wednesday, Thursday, we'll add some additional rain showers to that. All right, let's take a look at the rainfall reports, and we are talking about the spring season. So historically, climatologically, we're looking at the time frame from March 1st to the end of May. That's what we're thinking of as spring. So far, since March 1st, we've had 9.5 inches of rainfall in Tyler, 10.25 inches of rainfall in Longview, and almost a foot of rain in Lufkin. When we compare that to the historical averages, we're running 2 3/4 of an inch ahead in Tyler, about 2.5 inches ahead in Longview, and 4.25 inches ahead in Lufkin. Now, when we compare it to the year, going back to January 1st, all three of our climate reporting sites are doing much better than average for this time of year. Humidity day by day, despite the rain and with the rain around, the humidity will still be there on Saturday, even into Sunday, I should say. On Sunday, despite the sunshine, we'll still have a west-southwest wind, so it will be somewhat humid. Monday, we're right on that edge between comfortable and humid, and then Tuesday, it should feel comfortable. Wednesday should also be fairly nice before we get back into those rain chances. Let's take a look at the 10-day temperature, low temperatures. Saturday morning, it's in the low 50s. Sunday's the chilliest, down to 49. Monday, closer to average. Tuesday's a little cool. Finally, Wednesday, as we get into May, third day of May, we're looking at 59 degrees, and then May the 4th be with you on 64 with a low temperature on Thursday, May 4th. Warm Friday, May 5th, 70 degrees. That's going to feel about as warm as it has felt in a nighttime low here in East Texas so far this spring. 68 Saturday, and then cooler again Sunday into Monday. Daytime high should be pretty close, or at least in the same sort of trend as those nighttime lows. A cool Saturday, a warmer Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We get to the 5th. Look at that, 88 degrees. Some of us will push 90. I think Lufkin's hit 90 once already this spring, but we'll get close to 90 degrees on the 5th. A front comes through Friday night, a little cooler Saturday. Sunday back to 77, then Monday 78 for the daytime high. All right, morning lows Saturday, waking up with showers and temperatures in the mid-50s in our northern counties. In the central counties, pretty similar. If you're headed out Saturday morning for a bike ride or a run or a walk, expect to have some rain showers around the area off and on. Again, we'll likely get a midday break, and then by 1 o'clock, we're back into those showers again. Overnight lows, mid-50s to upper 50s in parts of the area. In deep East Texas, we'll have temperatures in the upper 50s with rain showers possible. When we look at the winds are going to turn to the northwest. They will be gusty at times to around 25 miles an hour during the day, maybe even up to 30 miles an hour by mid-afternoon, as the sustained winds out of the northwest are 15 to 20 miles an hour between, say, noon and 5 o'clock on Saturday. It's a really cool, somewhat rainy day for Saturday. Your high temperatures will be in the mid-60s at Mount Pleasant and in Pittsburgh. We'll also find some mid-60s at Gilmer, 66 degrees, maybe some peaks of sunshine get us up to 67 at Mineola. Longview, I think Carthage, Tyler, Jacksonville, all in the mid-60s with rain showers. Sun could come out in Palestine and boost our temperature to around 67. Over deep East Texas, there's a chance to see some of us sneak into the mid-70s, believe it or not, but most of us will be in the low 60s with rain showers continuing. Here's your Billy Scott and White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital 10-day forecast. So showers likely Saturday, sunshine 78 Sunday, Monday 78 partly cloudy, Tuesday partly cloudy 79, lower 80s on Wednesday, Thursday 30% chance for a late day thunderstorm. Scattered thunderstorms are possible Friday, and then as we get into the first weekend of May, Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy, 82 Saturday, a little cooler Sunday, partly cloudy, 77 degrees, and then 78 on Monday under partly cloudy skies. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. Have a great weekend.